B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
To the left wing. Outside Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant, the pass to Bane. Outside for Brooks. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. And he buries his first look.
I mean, this guy has become an expert at utilizing the screen and roll. Just does such a good job rolling to the rim and being a factor.
Now here's Smart. Outside, Brown. Outside Tatum. This one for three. Knocks down the long J.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Now here's Brown. Brooks with the rebound. Jackson down low. He's against Horford. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Smart against Morant. Horford passes to Tatum. From behind the arc. That shot off the mark. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
From deep, Morant can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Morant against Smart. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
A nice shot by Brown.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him, his pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Robert Williams picks up 1. And Doris, this Celtics team flipped a switch last year. They really bought into Coach Udoka.
But consider, B.A., that halfway through the season, they were exactly 500. But then from mid-January or the third week in January, they were the best defensive team in basketball. It carried them all the way to the juggernaut of Golden State in the NBA Finals. It was a team who knew who it was and how they won. And boy, what a run.
5 to shoot. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Outside Morant. There's the triple. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Tatum passes to Horford. The kick to Tatum. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Morant driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Smart passes to Tatum. Outside, Brown. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the three, small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it. Boston trailing. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Pass to Morant. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Just 5 on the clock. Banked it in off the glass. Morant's got 11.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
A good look from Brown, and counted from 19 feet away.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Outside Morant, jacks up a three. The shot won't fall. Boston on offense. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
Morant with it. He's got 11. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Brooks with it. Hounded by Tatum. Brown with the steal. And here comes the break. Oh, there's the alley. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Tatum. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
Williams finds Horford. Pass to Smart. Left side, Brown. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So it's the Grizzlies now. 1:44 left in the second. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside for Morant. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Brogdon's checked in for Smart. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. The crossover, outside for Brogdon. Up top, Brown. Brogdon with a screen on Bane. And stolen by Bane. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. With the teardrop. Oh, Morant with the block. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And here's Morant. He's got 15. 5 on the clock. Jackson finds Adams. Jackson can't get it to go. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Trying to get back on track. Brown can't hit.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
The drive by Morant. Horford with the block.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
And so it's...
The Celtics, 15. Get ready for the Jabberwocky.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Derek White out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Brogdon in at shooting guard. It's picked off. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And it's in there.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Conchar. 6 on the shot clock. Nifty move. And the layup is good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Boston trailing. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. White against Green. Back to Pritchard. What a terrific move that is.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Here's Jones. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Clark, the pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. Fires the 3. They get it again. On the wing, Green. Pass to Conchar. Clark with a screen on Brogdon. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Here's Pritchard, defended by Jones. To the inside. Stolen by Jones. Into the lane. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And the shot goes.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from inside.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Gallinari pulls it in. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Jones finds Green. Over White. Second shot opportunity. Soft touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. White's got his first bucket in this one.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Left side Jones. Rebound Boston. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, BA.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. On the wing, Jones. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Clark with the screen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Gallinari. Takes the 3. The shot that time not on target. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Memphis leading. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Smart up top, pounded by Morant. Kick out to Brown. Crafty move. Outside Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. From deep, Morant. Horford pulls it in. Boston shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's the break. Kicks it out to Jackson. Adams up top. Horford covering. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Now Morant. The 3 ball. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And that one falls for Smart.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive defensive selections to show for it.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw no good. The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022, Doris Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Drops in the three.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Moran against Smart. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
Here's Moran. Moran with the slam.
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Kicks it out to Smart. 4-3. They get it back. Horford outside. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Bane. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane's got 4 rebounds in the game. Morant with it, guarded now by Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Boston on D. They trail by 7. Outside Morant from deep three-point range. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Offensive rebound. Count it. Good. Smart has got 4 points this quarter.
How about the poise of Marcus Smart under duress? Delivers a big-time shot.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And stolen by Brown. And here we go. The Celtics on the run.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Now Morant. Pass to Jackson. Up top Morant. Shot clock at 6. Williams grabs the board. Boston on offense. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Tatum inside. Brooks defending. Money!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Morant. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That and one is huge, making this now a 2-possession game.
And it's the Celtics ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Tatum from deep. Moran against Smart. There's Tatum with the 3. Here's Williams. And a missed layup. Brooks outside. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. This one was in the balance.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point.
And he didn't
punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Outside, Towns. Three-pointer, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
If Towns gets a good look at the three, you feel like it's going in.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Now here's Brown. Tatum with it. Now defended by Gobert. Tatum against Anderson. Gobert with the defensive effort. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Tatum. 5 to shoot. Back to Brown. Lets it go with a 3. Leaps for it. The rebound by Anderson.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Tatum. Towns with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Second free throw, no good. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Now, here is Russell. And at the top of the key, Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got 5.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Smart passes to Brown. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle, here's Edwards. A shot that time, not on target. And it's Boston the other way. Tatum with it. Now defended by Gobert. Williams dishes to Tatum. Horford kicks to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Busted. No good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Rebound by Williams. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 4. Into the lane. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Here's Russell. Gobert trying to get open. Another shot, and the layup is good.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Smart passes to Horford. Brown outside. Over Edwards. And it's Brown missing. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And Russell with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Pass to Brown. 20 seconds left. Oh, wow!
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Anderson outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
So looking it over. And here's Edwards from the arc. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 4. And the and if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Towns. Out to Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Misses the 3. Celtics trail by 4.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right now.
There's the pass to Gobert. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Mark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree, because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
And Anderson kicks to Towns. Three-pointer. Boston grabs the miss. Brown feeling out a bit. Outside Tatum. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves leading by 6. Edwards dishes to Towns. No good from the wing.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And Edwards drops them both. The Celtics have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Smart passes to Brown. A shake. He dishes it to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Passes it to Gobert. Russell against Smart. Back to Gobert. Over to the left wing. Down low and stolen by Williams. Tatum against Anderson. On the wing, Brown. He's got 5. Back to Williams. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now Russell, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Outside Russell, outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Outside Tatum in the air, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Brown finds Smart. Russell against Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
And Brown drops them both.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
To the paint. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Not loose. Tatum kicks to Smart. Lets the three fly. In the corner, Horford with it. Brown against Anderson. Clock at 6. Outside, Smart. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. 23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Inside. Here's Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Nas Reed out there with McDaniels. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, nice strong finish that time by Taurean Prince.
Celtics trail by 3. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pritchard. Gallinari on the wing. For the tie. Drops in the tray. And that'll tie this game up.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
White with the double team. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that is a huge huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Pritchard. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
90 seconds now into the second half. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pritchard passes to Brogdon. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So here's Gallinari. Kicks it to White. Back to Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. They get it again. Out to White. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Oh, I like the concentration and focus of White as he knows he's going to get contact and he's able to score through it.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Reed. It's hauled in by Cornette. Boston leading by 3. Here's White. And he uses the glass on the layup. White's got 5 now.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Prince against White. Prince outside. Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Brogdon right side. Gallinari outside. That shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Prince outside. Pass to McLaughlin from downtown. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Boston now. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's the pass to Pritchard. And the layup's good off the glass. Pritchard's got 6 here in this quarter. Timberwolves trail by 7. 1:12 left to play here in the third. Passes to Noel. That's tipped. White looking around. Now here is Gallinari. Defense right on him. And that one drops. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. So Boston ends up going with the new group. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Anderson outside. Out to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Outside Tatum. Rebound Minnesota. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Russell. Russell's got 5.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Tatum, that's for 2. No good that time. And we've reached the end of the third. Boston on top, leading by 5. And we're coming right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Smart kicks to Brown. Gobert with the block. Now here's Edwards. Good work defensively by Horford. And they'll get another chance. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Williams. Towns with the steal. Down low. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot blocked.
Williams passes to Brown. That's tipped. Dishes it to Smart. And there's the feed to Williams. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Tatum, that's for 2. Misses off the right iron.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Smart against Russell. Outside, Horford. Outside, Tatum. Williams gets to Smart. Shot clock at 3. And here's Tatum for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Edwards. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Brown the pass to Horford. Pass to Brown. Second shot opportunity. Outside, Smart. Tatum, that's for 2. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Well, Tatum does look ready, prepared to do what he does best in the clutch. Get buckets. Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Pass to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
Man, how about the calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Going inside to the middle. There's Williams. Goes back up. Outside, Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Outside Williams. Here's Horford. From outside, off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Edwards looking it over. Inside. Stolen by Smart. Brown with it. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Is such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Edwards. Yes!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
The pass to Buck. Outside Tatum. Smart with this screen on Anderson. Boston again missing. So it's Minnesota now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Russell with it. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for Clark Kellogg.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in. Well, the pace figures to be fast tonight. Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one. Up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. they'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Towns for 3. Ja Morant grabs a miss. On the break. A good look from Bane. No good that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Russell. Now Gobert. The shake. And he lays it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
And stolen by Edwards. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Towns. The Grizzlies pull it in. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Now here's Gobert. The 3. Brooks with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
In the 2021-22 seasons, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Anderson inside. Brooks defending. Anderson can't get it to go. Jackson outside. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. From deep, Bane. Over to the wing. From deep, Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Anderson. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Russell against Morant. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Russell, no good. Memphis trailing here. And it's Morant off the drive. Good work defensively by Russell.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their 2nd trip to the playoffs.
Now here's Jackson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
And so it's Memphis with it after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
The Timberwolves have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. They set the pick. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Stolen by Russell. Outside Edwards. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Brooks. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Morant. And there's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Outside Edwards. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards got 5 now.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
From deep, Morant. No good. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Kicks it out to Jackson. 3 on the clock. On target from range.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Brooks from outside. Russell with the rebound. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Edwards against Bane. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Outside for Russell. He shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Outside Russell. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Three-pointer, Brooks. And then Morant with the dunk.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Left side, Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal. On the break. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And Edwards slams it in. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Knocked away.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And Edwards slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Morant. On the take. It's blocked by Gobert.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Bain against Edwards. Bain, the pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Bain. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bain finds Morant. Brooks with it. Anderson covers. Outside Bain. Launches a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Bain's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Morant against Russell. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Brooks. Outside Morant from the arc. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Edwards to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bain's game. It helps him get to the line.
Desmond Bain.
It's both from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now Russell. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
20. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies!
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Jones. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Brandon Clark out there with Danny Green. Here's Prince. Pass to McLaughlin. Let's go with a 3. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis leading. Clark right side. Here's Conchar. Outside, Green. Back to Conchar. 6 on the shot clock. And too long on the shot. And for Minnesota, they're shooting just under 40% from the field.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Noel. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Jones. Outside for Green. Clark with the screen. Fires from the corner. And again, Memphis no good.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions. I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
On the wing, Conchar. Buries it from 3. Conchar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Back to Prince. Pass to McLaughlin. Outside McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. There's the three. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He misses the free throw. Good on the second one.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Over to the left wing. And Green comes to help. Pass to Noel. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major, major impact.
Here's Conchar. And a miss there on the triple. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's McLaughlin. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Green in the post. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Here's McLaughlin. And he banks in the layup. McLaughlin's got his first basket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Jones with the ball. Pass to Conchar. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Conchar's got 5 points now this quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. McDaniels, a screen on Jones. Took the opportunity when he saw it. McLaughlin's got 5.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Outside Jones. Clark with the screen. Launches it. Fires in the triple. Give him 8 points now.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies up by 8. And time for a short... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And Morant drops them both. Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. From downtown, that shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Payne with it. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Morant. Puts up a 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson down low. Guarded by Russell. From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Now Towns from outside the arc. He drops it from range. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Moran against Russell. Payne, pass to Jackson. Back to Payne. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. From deep, Payne. It doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell to pass to Towns. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he comes up with a bucket.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Payne. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Outside Russell. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Outside Morant. From deep 3-point range. Rebound Minnesota.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And Edwards slams it in.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Here's Morant. We've got 1:13 left in the final quarter. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
They are making it rain from the 3-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Grizzlies.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And the basket by Towns.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant with it. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. And so it's Memphis winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the...
When you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Tatum. With some arc. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Morant passes to Bain. A 3-ball. And it's Morant missing. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Morant for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Horford finds Tatum. Smart on the wing. 6 to shoot. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Now here's Morant. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
I'll tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Now here's Morant. There's the dish to Brooks. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
outside Tatum. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Grant, and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 3. Brown outside. And Brown throws it down.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
That one falls.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Morant scanning the floor. Jackson dishes to Morant. Driving the lane, and Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Tatum, following the basket by John Morant. Great open look there. Tatum's got 8 points.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
Stolen by Smart. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. A miss that time would have put him up. Grizzlies have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Brown outside. Passes it to Tatum. With 4 seconds on the clock. And the layup falls. He's got 10.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen, 6'8", but he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics? The Celtics with the lead. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now, here's Tatum. Brown the pass to Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Morant against... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Eagle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Brown. He kicks to Williams. Outside, Smart. From the arc. A shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. On the wing, Brooks. Smart against Morant. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Outside, Smart. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went small. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have...
Oh, wow!
That is powerful. Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Payne for 3. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he's got a coupe stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Smart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morant outside. Jackson kicks to Morant. Back to Jackson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Brown outside. Dishes to Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got his first bucket in this one.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Horford with the screen on Brooks. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 12 points in the game.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Morant outside. In the corner, it's Payne. Morant against Smart. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Good work defensively by Smart. Smart on the wing. The kick out to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Pass to Horford. And no good. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Payne looking around. Morant with it. He's got 13. Here's Jackson. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not.
The previous play is under review.
Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Celtics 24. The Grizzlies 24.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Jones. Clark is out there with Green. And it's Conchar in at the 2 spot. Now Jones. Fires from deep. The rebound by Brogdon. The Celtics with the lead.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Grant Williams, first personal foul, first team foul.
Boston on D. Pass to Green. Here's Conchar. He is guarded by Brogdon. And the wide open shot from Green. Drains the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
2 points. That one goes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Back to Jones. From 15 feet away, just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. He's guarded by Williams, and the pass to Conchar. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Cornette, headed by Green. Out to Gallinari. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside, Green. Six on the shot clock. And Boston with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Outside to Brogdon. From deep. He's off on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Gallinari covering. With the drive. Count that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Pritchard passes to Gallinari. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gallinari's got his second bucket.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Outside, Green. Driving to the basket. Pass to Jones. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Pritchard. The kick out to Williams. That one goes in. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Left side, Jones. Clark finds Green. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Cornett. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Over in the corner, Williams. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Beyond the arc. He doesn't hit that one. Tie game in Boston. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center position. That's the Boston Five. Jackson down low, guarded by Smart. Here's Morant. In the corner, it's Bain. Out to Morant. That one, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
Smart against Morant. Driving in. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. And the shot is long. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Feeds it to Brown. To take the lead. And Bain pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Jackson kicks to Morant. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Morant outside. Rebound Boston. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Tatum. Kicks to Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Horford. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And that's an intentional foul.
Jaylen Brown, first personal foul, second team foul.
Morant outside. Six to shoot. Adams trying to free himself up.
That's a good contest, and when Jaylen is dialed in, he is an elite defender.
Tatum is hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Morant. 1:46 left in the fourth. Back to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Smart kicks to Horford. Brown outside. Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. Brooks covering. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now here's Morant. He takes it in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Horford.
From the free throw line, John Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
Morant against Smart. Left side, Bain. Adams, the pass to Bain. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. A three from Morant. Knocks down the trifecta.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Tatum on the wing. 30 seconds left in the game. Bain against Brown. John Morant grabs the rebound. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, John Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
That doesn't go either for Brown.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
guards, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And for the Timberwolves, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Shoots. Tatum can't hit.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Prince. The three-pointer off the mark. Boston on offense. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Here's Tatum. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. Out left to the wing. Towns for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Brown for 3. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Russell. Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
Edwards against Brown. Left side Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Boston now. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And he gets that one.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now here's Russell. And here's Edwards outside. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves to the paint. Horford with a steal. Fires from 14. Brown can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Celtics on D. And he's going for the lob, and stolen by Williams.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And it's Tatum missing. 1:37 left in the opening quarter. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
The 3 is up. Prince grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Edwards, a pass to Russell. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, the speed of Russell can take you aback. This guy's so good at using it to take the defense apart on the drive.
Pass to Tatum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Anthony Edwards. And that one falls for Tatum.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Right side Edwards. Outside for Russell. Smart with the defensive effort.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Horford outside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
Boy, as good as he is on the offensive end, Jason Tatum showing he can be a factor defensively.
Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. And he drops it in from the low post.
Now, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
Right wing. Towns passes to Russell. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. And Boston has possession.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the 3-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Brown passes to Tatum. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Pass to Smart. Kick out to Brown. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. There's a minute 54 left in the second, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be over the back here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Tatum passes to Brown. 3-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards with it, now guarded by Brown. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. On the wing, Tatum. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this game. They set the screen. And here's Brown for 3. Again, Brown missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Down low. It's stolen by Smart. Tatum against Russell. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Brown. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Towns a screen on Smart. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance. Towns has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Smart outside. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Prince down low. Brown's there.
This guy is a fantastic finisher near the hoop. Taurean Prince with an emphatic 2.
Outside, Brown. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9.
18. Boston Celtics. 9.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Peyton Pritchard, Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Brogdon in at the 2-guard spot.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. To the inside. Pass to Noel. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Pass to Williams. That one goes in.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's McLaughlin. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Noel, guarded by Brogdon. And he's going. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. The offensive rebound. Cornette can't hit. The Timberwolves shooting just 37% in the game. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
Outside for Brogdon. For three. Reid with the rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Noel. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Outside, Anderson. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Takes a step back. A nice shot by Gallinari. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reid worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Noel. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Outside, Gallinari. Count it. Now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
A minute 35 left in the third quarter. A slam dunk by Reid.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Outside Brogdon. Step back shot. Pass to Pritchard. 5 on the clock. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. For Minnesota, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And Russell, here we go. The kick out to Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards got 7.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Russell up top. Give him 8 points now. And Edwards slams it in.
Really encouraging to see D'Angelo Russell make these passes. If you're going to be effective as a point guard, you've got to run the pick-and-roll game.
Outside for Gallinari. Here's the 3. Outside, Williams. Sinks that one from the post. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
From deep. Connects from downtown. Prince has got his second basket of the game.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves ahead, up by 7. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
On the wing, Tatum. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. Boston trailing. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Tatum. The 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Kicks it out to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Brown with it. Russell covering. Smart for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Prince has got 4 rebounds now. Edwards for 3. Knocks down the triple. Edwards got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hit you with the 3-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
Oh, he picked him clean. Fast break, Minnesota. Towns for 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Brown can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Tatum from long range. Gobert with it. Guarded now by Williams. Outside Edwards. To the wing on the left. It's Edwards on the wing. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. 3-pointer. Here's the second effort. Outside for Russell. Fires for 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Boy, you love the rise and fire off the bounce by Jason Tatum. That is not easy.
Smart against Russell. Pass to Towns. Fires the three. Hauled in by Brown. Boston on offense. It's a 14-point game. Beyond the arc. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
"12 seconds left in the fourth. A nice shot by Brown.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Some to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the three. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Morant against Russell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And here is Bane. Morant left side. Back to Bane. Clock at 6. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Morant, that's for two. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwing.
Payne for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Russell finds Prince. Towns for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The three. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside, Towns. There's the three. And that one is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Jackson kicks to Morant. Takes a three. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. The pass to Bane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Outside, Towns fires the three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Outside Jackson from deep. Brooks. It's rebounded by Towns. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. To the paint. Here's Gobert from 6 feet out. He nails it.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Outside Jackson. Morant looking around. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Russell passes to Towns. Prince outside. Down low. Here's Gobert. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Morant pushes to Jackson. Morant against Russell. And Ja Morant with the three.
Continuing to gain trust in that three-point shot. Each tray that Ja makes builds his confidence.
Outside Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. to the inside. Towns. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Towns has got 5 now.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Outside, Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside, Edwards. Back to Russell. Outside, Edwards. His 3-pointers off the mark. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. There's Jackson with the 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. It's Prince on the wing. Desmond Bain getting it done for the Grizzlies. He notched 8 points. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Outside, Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Such a wide open look. 7 points in the game.
Entering the league already with a good jump shot, Towns has improved his leg strength. That gives him even more consistency on that J of his.
Now here's Morant for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Russell feeling it out a bit. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Outside Jackson. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That'll be his second foul of the game. Morant outside. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And it's Russell missing. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Bain kicks to Adams. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Out to Brooks. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Brooks has got his first basket.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got the lead up to 1 now for Minnesota. Now Morant. Jacks up a 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Morant's got 6 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. 3-pointer. Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got his second basket of the game.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
And here's Prince outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jackson finds Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Hard to guard that. Morant really testing the limitations of his shooting there. But hey, he nailed it.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
The kick out to Towns. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks with 5 points in the game. It's Morant with the drive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Timberwolves trail by 6. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. For 3, the Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And that's what they want to see out of Jackson. Getting out on the break and just busting it up the court.
Russell dishes to Towns, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Noel. A second chance effort. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8.
The Timberwolves, 21.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got McDaniels. He's out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot. Outside, Jones. And there's the drive. Green passes to Conchar. Bangs home the trifecta. Conchar's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Over to the wing. The kick out to Anderson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Clark outside. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Lobbed up there for Clark. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. He had a nice open look right there. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
He locks up the alley-oop pass and finished off by McDaniel.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful Clark loves to attack that rim. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
To the left wing. Back to Jones. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Noel, defended by Jones. Noel passes to Reed. Green with the rebound. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Timberwolves trail by 14. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Shot by McDaniels. No good. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And here's Green outside. That shot off, and Minnesota will come the other way. Here's McLaughlin. Passes it to Reed, all alone. Good on the bucket.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Jones looking for an opening. Clark outside. Jones the pass to Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
McDaniels passes to Noel. Back to McDaniel. And a miss there on the triple. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to McLaughlin. To the middle. Here's Noel. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Noel's got his first points of the game. Jones, no one around him. Good on the 3-point shot.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Edwards dishes to Russell, and he converts the layup. Russell's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Minnesota.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Morant passes to Adams. Adams with the screen on Russell. The 3 from Morant. And it's Adams on the follow. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Russell from long range. Grizzlies with the rebound. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Now here's Morant for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 15. From deep. And D'Angelo Russell good for 3.
Even from deep range, Russell is dialed in, taking a tough shot and making it look easy.
Now here's Morant. Jackson in the corner. Kept alive. Headshot off. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Russell kicks to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Morant passes to Brooks. Outside, Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant finds Adams. Brooks with no one around. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Outside, Russell. Out to the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Morant. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
From deep three-point range, the rebound by Prince. Timberwolves trail by 13. And here's Russell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now Morant. Launches a 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Prince against Brooks. Here's Russell. Dishes it to Gobert. 5 on the clock. That shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Grizzlies.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Ja Morant.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Russell against Morant. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Edwards, that's good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Morant with it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were